Daniel Descalso, right, and Jake Lamb scored on a triple by Archie Bradley in the bottom of the seventh as the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Colorado Rockies in the National League wildcard game Wednesday night. Mark J. Rebilasusa Today Sports, via Reuters. Phoenix reliever Archie Bradley hit a stunning two-run triple in the seventh inning, one of four triples that the Arizona Diamondbacks hit as they beat the Colorado Rockies 118 in the National League wildcard game Wednesday night. Paul Goldschmidt launched an early three-run homer, and the Diamondbacks built a 60 lead before Zach Greinke, their ace, faltered. Colorado climbed back into it and cut the lead to 87 when Nolan Arenado and Trevor Story hit consecutive homers in the eighth off Bradley, perhaps exhausted from hustling around the bases an inning earlier. But then A.J. Pollock knocked in two runs with Arizona's fourth triple, this one off closer Greg Holland, as the Diamondbacks scored three times in their half of the eighth to finally put away a wild game. Arizona moved on to a best-of-5 division series against the Los Angeles Dodgers, the National League West champions and a team the Diamondbacks beat the last 6 times they played. Game 1 is Friday night in Los Angeles. The Rockies opened the season 44-26 but had to play some tense games down the stretch after faltering the second half of the season. They made it, finishing 87-75, a game ahead of Milwaukee, which gave them an NL wildcard spot and a berth in their first postseason game in 8 years. Bradley rounding the bases after hitting a run-scoring triple in the seventh inning. Christian Pedersen. Getty Images. For the playoff game between NL West rivals, Colorado had John Gray, their right-hander, on the mound with a lineup that included a pair of NL MVP contenders, Arenado and Charlie Blackmon, the NL batting champion. Carlos Gonzalez also had rounded into form after struggling much of the season, finding his stroke just before the playoffs in what could be his final season in the Mile High City. Their hopes of advancing appeared to end quickly as Gray struggled locating pitches in the shortest postseason start in franchise history. Goldschmidt ended his 0-for-11 career streak against him with a 3-run homer in the first inning, and Daniel Descalso added a 2-run shot off Tyler Anderson, putting Arizona up 60 before the Rockies could record 9 outs. But Colorado has 10 players with postseason experience and had found ways to fight back all year. After struggling against Greinke early, the Rockies chased him with a 4-run fourth inning and cut the lead to 65 on a ground out in the seventh. Colorado found itself in a hole again in the bottom half when Bradley, a career .098 hitter, became the first reliever to hit a postseason triple, driving in 2 runs to put the Diamondbacks up by 85. Again, the Rockies tried to answer, and, no surprise, it was Arenado that started it. Arenado hit .309 with 37 homers and 130 RBI to become the 8th player in Major League history with at least 3 straight seasons with 35 homers and 130 RBI. He hit .377 in September, and in the wild-card game he hit a ball deep to center for a solo homer in the seventh inning off Bradley. Trevor Story followed with a homer in the next at-bat, pulling the Rockies within 87. But that was it. Pollock hit his 2-run triple and catcher Jeff Mathis dropped a bunt single to put Arizona up by 4 runs. A version of this article appears in print on October 5, 2017, on page B10 of the New York edition with the headline "Diamondbacks triple their way to a wild win."